first drink of the week. Hello, it is the start of another vlog. How are you all doing? I put my first vlog up a few days ago and I'm so pleased with the responses. Like, I'm so excited to be on YouTube again. I also am going to be doing YouTube live streams. So I normally go live on TikTok a few times a week around 9:30 p.m. and I've figured out how to do a YouTube live simultaneously. So make sure you check them out and you can be doing your washing up or doing your skincare. We chat about all kinds of things and there's some interesting music. I feel a bit like a radio DJ. So how am I? I mean, this week is not a very exciting week, but I'm gonna take you along with me. Today I'm going to my co-working space and then I'm meeting someone for dinner. And then I've got salsa. So I do salsa now once a week. I think pre-pandemic, because I lived with Lucy, she was so good at salsa and I just wanted to be an expert, you know, but it takes time. So I've decided to go back to salsa classes. I'm a beginner again. It's really interesting to be a beginner at something, but I have dance experience. Like, I've been dancing since I was, like 7 years old. I did ballet. I was at dance club in school, and then I've been doing Zumba since 2012. But salsa is, you know, partnered dancing. You're relying on another person and I'm the follower or the woman. So I have to be led. I don't like being led. I like to know what we're doing. So I think it's just a way to get out of my comfort zone. Yeah, I'm trying to do more things. I'm trying to be outside more. Also, my screen time is so bad. Oh my God. My screen time is 10 hours a day. Okay, I do use my phone a lot. I don't know what I should get it down to because obviously I do live streams. I'm always editing. I'm always like gathering inspiration. I follow the link in bio Substack and a lot of social media professionals say that their screen time is around 7 hours a day. I am very much of the position of like not shaming myself because that's, you know, that's not great for me. But I do wonder if I can get it down to 7 hours a day. I've also downloaded the Toggle app, so I'm gonna try and track better how long I actually work for, because I don't know, it's weird because like scrolling on TikTok is technically work, but then it's also for fun. So I don't really know how to measure the amount that I work, but maybe I can share it in this vlog. I know I said I was gonna do a money diary, but I might do that next week because it's the Beyonce concert. So I think it would be really interesting to share how much I spend in that week. I think I'm actually going to get my hair done next week, so that'll be really interesting to share all of the costs. But I might do a financial audit this week. I've been meaning to like work out what I spend in a month, so maybe I will do that and share it with you. I'm always trying to think of ways that I can make these vlogs interesting, so let me know if you have any suggestions. So it's now 12:15. I would like to film a TikTok quickly. I don't know whether to film one about why I don't have management. I need to script it as well. You would have thought that I would spend a day like scripting videos and then a day filming them, but I'm a bit more ad hoc. So I think I might be able to script that. I'm meant to be meeting my friend at 12:45 for lunch. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna do a video on the Black Ballad Weekender. So I don't know if I can do 2 videos today. I might have to. When I have makeup on, I like to film as much as possible, but I might have makeup on tomorrow. Anyway, I need to sort my life out. I've got like half an hour. I've got half an hour to film at least 1 TikTok. Also taking my collagen, so I'm using Absolute Collagen at the moment. I think I've been taking collagen consistently since March. And I like how my skin's looking. I know I've got makeup on. Annoyingly, my Pat McGrath foundation ran out. I love the coverage and it's really expensive. I would normally buy it if I'm going to the airport, but I don't know if I'm going to be going to the airport for a while. That's all I have to say at the moment. Let me get on with some work. So I'm really bored with what I'm cooking at the moment. So I subscribed to Dabba Drop because they had an offer. The thing is, I'm going out for dinner tonight. I ordered this a couple of weeks ago, so obviously I didn't know what my schedule was going to be. I think, oh, this is so good. I think, is this Pakistani or Bangladeshi? This cost me £10 because they have an offer. If I have a referral code, I will put it in the description box. But this, I think this came to £10. So it's for 2 people. And I've just got loads of really interesting curries and rice. I am going for Sri Lankan food later, but maybe I won't have rice later and I'll have like the, you know, the dosas or the hoppers. That's yours, I think. Yay.
We're trying to maintain the distance between us, okay? No collapsing should be happening like this or like this, okay? 1, 2, 3, push, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3.
Just got in from salsa. Popped to the shops to get this really random assortment of groceries. I tend to buy everything in dribs and drabs, and I'm getting a planthood box next week, so I just need stuff to tide me over. I think I've got salmon in the freezer. I love frozen parathas, like actually addicted to these because you just fry them and they're just a quick way. I don't really buy bread. I only buy sourdough. So funny, I was saying that earlier to my friend. And then I'm so glad that you can now get juicy patties in Sano's. So great. And they work in the air fryer. Hey, just doing my TikTok live. And then I'm also live on YouTube. So make sure you join me around 9:30 p.m. most evenings. Probably not Wednesdays, usually. But I aim for 3 hours. 3 hours? Yeah, I aim for 3 times a week. Hello, happy Thursday. So yesterday was so much fun. I went to my co-working space. 2 of my friends were there and it was great to chat with them. It's so interesting. So both of them are white and they have kids. My friend has a 3-year-old and already he's asking like, who was Martin Luther King? You know, he's recognizing race, which is so interesting because I don't even know. Obviously, I would have a different perspective to him, but I don't even know when I recognize race. And I don't think my parents would even remember. So, yeah, really interesting talking to them. And, you know, I posed the question, I think, in one of my TikToks, like, how do you teach kids about race? I know I'm a long way off. I don't even have a partner. I have no one. I haven't even been on a date this year. But I do find it really interesting. So if you have kids and you're dealing with it, I would find it really useful if you could leave a comment and I'll pass it on to my friends who have kids and I will bear it in mind. So after that, I went to Hoppers for Sri Lankan food, met up with Taz, who I know from TikTok. Like, she has the best style and she's so cool. Like, we could have chatted for ages, but I had to go to salsa. But we just clicked and she's 27. Like, obviously, she asked me, how old do you think I am? And I'm like, I don't know, because you're black. Like, black don't crack. Like, she seems more mature. I don't know if it's Gen Z. I feel like Gen Z are more mature if they're like 27 than I was at 27. I feel like I was a mess. And she seems so like switched on and put together. Yeah, hopefully we're going to meet up again. Today, I've had such a lazy day. The thing is, like, I keep going to bed too late. I do my lives. The lives finish at around 10:30. I then have my TikTok time, which could be anything from 2 to 3 hours. And then I go to bed. It's not great because I'm missing out on the morning. I've been wanting to write a blog post about my fibroid surgery for the past 2 months. Hasn't happened. So now it's 3 p.m. Realistically, I need to go to the post office. I need a coffee. And then I can have two and a bit hours of laptop time. And then I've got Zumba. So yeah, not the most productive day. I am trying to track how much I work using the Toggle app. So I feel like that will be really interesting. Will it be 30 hours a week? At the moment, it's like 3 hours a day. But I do work at weekends. So yeah. God, I'm really hot. I think it's like 22 degrees today. I'm gonna go to my co-working space in my gym gear. I don't know why I feel weird like doing that, but it's just much more practical than me getting changed. Like, my steamer's not working. I need to buy a new steamer. I've run out of my Pat McGrath foundation and my MAC powder, so I've had to rebuy the foundation. Luckily there was an offer, but Pat McGrath, it was still like 40 quid. So I've got to, yeah, I think I need to get a new steamer because I followed an influencer's recommendation. It's not working, so I need to like invest in a new steamer. So yeah, I'm gonna head to my co-working space. So I've just popped to TK Maxx as I have a voucher. You would think that they would have Pilates socks, but they don't. Like, they normally have the most random things. I do have a voucher, so it would be very handy, but I don't think they've got any. Okay, so I don't know how productive my afternoon was. I was only in my co-working space for like 2 hours and I saw my friend. I don't know if I'm gonna get this blog post done, and also my laptop is playing up, like the A key won't work, so I have to get that fixed. Just adulting, man. I've got so much stuff I've got to sort out. Right. So I've got my second portion of the Dabatrop meal. I think if you were to get this normally, it's like £30 for 2 people. So I guess it's the same as like getting a takeaway perhaps, but it's, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it would be like a treat for me, but this has given me maybe 2.5 portions of food. So pretty good. I've got a bit left over and I will probably have my paratha with it tomorrow. Hello, happy Friday. God, the weeks are going so quickly. Right, so today I'm finally going to the hairdressers to get my mini twists taken out. I think you're meant to leave them in, well, for 4 to 6 weeks. I feel like it's been, I don't know, it's almost been 6 weeks. I'm a bit worried the twists aren't going to come out, so that's why I'm going to someone. Yeah, I'm worried that I've started locks, because the whole point of this style is that it was meant to be a protective hairstyle. So, I don't know. Maybe I've left them in for too long. I don't know. So, yeah. By the end of today, we'll find out if I still have hair. Right. Got my collagen. So Absolute Collagen have sent me some collagen. And this is what my mum swears by. So, you know, my mum, she's 61. She looks amazing. Never had any surgery or Botox or anything. And she just looks like just naturally good. And that's what I'm aiming for. So I've got all my supplements and medication. I've been quite consistent. Well, there was 1 week where I didn't take any. I feel like Sunday is my reset day. Well, this week it was Monday because of the bank holiday, but yeah. I need to mix this collagen in. I prefer the powder because you get, like, you can get all the powder in. With the liquid, it's a bit trickier. So yeah, I'm just trying to be my best self at the moment. Yeah, first I'm gonna go and get my MAC powder from Boots. So what I do, I recycle my beauty products at Boots and I get £5 worth of points. So I try and make it coincide with when I need to buy something. So I'm going to Liverpool Street Boots because that's quite a good branch. Then I need to go and buy some braiding hair because I'm getting my hair braided tomorrow. So luckily I know somewhere where they have a lot of hair. Because it can be hard, like there's no Afro hair shop on Oxford Street. One of the most diverse like shopping streets. You would think that they would have an Afro hair shop where you can get braiding hair. But no. So yeah, I've got to go get the braiding hair, then I have a meeting, and then I'm getting my hair done at 3 in West Hampstead. So yeah, busy, 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 and I'm hoping to read a book. I'll show you the book later. Sherry Frankie book, like she's the daughter of Ruby Frankie, that mummy blogger who was just awful. I've been trying to read it since February. I'm online too much, like my screen time is ridiculous, and I haven't even read one book this year. So, that's the plan. So, here's the Mac section. Apparently there's 20% off. Okay, so normally I'm dark deep. They only had dark deepest, but I don't think there's much in it. And I need powder. This is where I go. It's not too far from King's Cross. Yeah, I want it a bit more subtle, so... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, right. I think I'm gonna go for this hair, so £6 a pack, so I think I'm gonna get 4 packs of this. Are they easy to take out, or?
Yeah, that is why I'm spraying it, so it won't be breaking.
What's the spray?
If you want to spray it without washing it, you just
Oh,
put
right.
a bit of warm water, oil, a little bit of oil, and what's the conditioner, not the leave-in. If you add the oil, you can use.
I was worried.
No.
Okay.
Just spray it this way.
I was just worried.
No.
Oh, thank you.
I'm used to it. I used to do it for people. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
To be easy to brush out, you can see.
Yeah. Okay, so my hair is fine. I don't have locks. I have nothing against locks, but I don't want that kind of commitment when it comes to a style. Like, I like being able to wear my hair out in a fro or a frizz out, as I call it, not a twist out. I like the versatility. So I'm glad that the mini twists were good for my hair. I'm not quite sure how much longer my hair is, but yeah, we're gonna get braids tomorrow and then keep them in for like 6 weeks. So yeah, I'm gonna get my Beyonce hair. Okay, so I'm back home and I've got a problem with my fridge. Like, I only cooked this on Monday and it's gone moldy. My milk keeps going moldy. Like, I don't know what's going on. And my mum says to check the back. I mean, the fridge is in a state. It's getting cleaned on Monday. But everything is, I bet this, oh my God. I get so overwhelmed with being an adult. So I've had to order Deliveroo. I didn't want to order more Deliveroo, but I'm worried about my fridge. Like, you know, the way I'm renting, I have to take care of the fridge. Am I going to have to buy another fridge after 5 years? Well, this, I have a problem, don't I? Like, what the hell? After all that, I should probably show you what I've got. So these are hand-pulled noodles, but they've changed it. Oh my God, the egg wasn't always like this. Yeah, I don't know. Normally the egg, I was so confused ordering this. I wasn't sure. There's already egg. I've ended up with double egg. Oh well. Luckily there was an offer, but you always end up paying a bit more for Deliveroo. So yeah, this is my dinner. Hi, happy Saturday. So I'm in Kentish Town because I'm getting a new style put in for the Beyonce concert. I'm just 10 minutes late. Hopefully that's okay. I just went and grabbed a sandwich from Kossoff's. So I'm not gonna make the same mistake I did last time and not bring any food. Hello. Wow, it's so cool to have long hair again. I think because I usually have braids, this is like my default hairstyle. Like, this is how I'm used to styling clothes. And short hair is very practical, especially when you have big boobs. It's sometimes nice to have some hair to like distract people. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. Maybe there could have been a bit more curve here, but I like the hair. The hair is very subtle. I kind of even wish I'd gone a bit more red, but yeah, this was £115. Not too bad. I didn't ask the price beforehand, so I was a bit worried that they were gonna like jack the price up, but quite reasonable. And then the hair, I only actually needed 3 packs of hair. The hair was like £18, but yeah, I am ready for Beyonce. Got my nails. I need to sort out my outfit. I've ordered a denim jacket. I think it's here. The place is such a state. I think I'm going out for dinner with my friend later. My friend Zana, I know her through my co-working space. She's going through a lot. Like, she's gone through a divorce. She's had to move house. So she's basically staying near me. So we're going to be like neighbours for a little while. So we're going to meet up. And then I've also got some cocktails. Bear with. I'm so obsessed with Lockdown Liquor Co. because you can get these personalised cocktails. I know I'm meant to be cutting down on alcohol. Can't remember if I mentioned that in the vlog. I've downloaded an app where you can track your units, because obviously I had a health check at the GP the other week, and they're like, how many units do you drink in a week? And I'm like, I don't know. And obviously I was like tequila tasting and, singing WAP. Although I am trying to cut down my alcohol, I have gone and bought 3 cocktails because they're personalised. But I think they're just going to be for like special occasions. I'll have one on my birthday. Hopefully my friend's coming around later so we can have this mezcal picante. But yeah, I mean, I think the goal is to have 5 alcohol-free days a week, which, yeah, that should be fine. I know sometimes there's events, but there's no reason for me to drink so much when I go to events. So I need to sort out this flat. It's a bit of a mess. When is it not a mess? So yeah, I'm gonna sort my life out and I'll see you later. Okay, I'm so excited. We're gonna have the passion fruit martini. Recording? You gonna say anything? No.
Hi.
This is Zana.
Hi guys. Really happy to be with Kristabel doing her shaking.
It's so cold. Okay. So we don't have a garnish because I forgot that. Should. Okay. Hey. I wonder if I need to put a bit more. Oh wow. They say it's 5 servings, but I don't think it is. See, I've not had any alcohol, I don't think. Well, I only started tracking on Tuesday. So yeah, no garnish.
Cheers.
I never have this many candles, even though I have so many candles. I don't ever think to burn them all.
Well, you probably shouldn't.
So yeah, first drink of the week. Hello, happy Sunday. So yesterday was fun. My friend Zana came round and we had like a real heart to heart. It's so nice to have people round, When was the last time someone came round? I think it was my friend Ro. So I think she came round in April, but she doesn't eat much because she's had that surgery. So she just got really drunk and I was like, I need to put you in a taxi. So yeah, that was the last time someone came round. But yeah, no, I love entertaining. And obviously I am trying to cut down on alcohol, but I want it to be enjoyed when people come round. So it was nice to do that. I also gave my friend who came here last night a bit of a goodie bag because I get gifted a lot of stuff. It's wild. I don't have the biggest following, but even I get a lot of stuff. And I've been given some stuff from Barbie. And obviously, I would love to have kids, but there's only so many things that I can keep for my future child. So she's got 2 girls who are maybe like 6 and 8. And the thing about my other friends, like a lot of them have kids, but they're like toddlers, or, you know, some of my friends are pregnant. So they're not quite at that stage. And there's only so many girls. So yeah, I gave her like a Barbie doll, a pottery making set, other random bits. So it's great that those things are going, you know, to a good home. And obviously she's been through a lot. The kids have been through a lot. So yeah, was happy to do that. And I also got to look. She's staying down the road and the houses are really nice. It was like 3 stories. Must be worth millions, but I wasn't allowed to film. But anyway, so today it's Sunday. I'm going to Reformer Pilates. I need to leave in 15 minutes, but I need to put some more gyoza on. So I've randomly, because we went out for food yesterday and they gave us so much food. So I'm going to have the leftover noodles and just add some gyoza. I feel so comfortable in this. This is a Fabletics set. It's the set I wear when I'm doing my comparisons for like my fibroid surgery. I feel insecure to sort of go to the gym like this, especially with those boutique classes. Everyone is really slim. It's like, okay, I get you're going there to maintain, but everyone's slim. Everyone's really good at it. Like, I'm like, can there not just be someone who's a bit shit like me? So I don't know if I feel a bit insecure. Like, obviously, I know my camera's probably not showing. Oh God, you're gonna see the chaos of my kitchen. I'm literally, should I go this way? Yeah, I mean, this is me breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. So, I mean, I would love to just go like this, but I feel really self-conscious. And so I'm probably gonna put a Gymshark. Probably gonna put, oh my God, now this is wet. Oh my God. Normally I just wear these baggy Gymshark. Oh. Okay, I have to go get another one now. Hopefully I've got another one that's clean. Obviously over lockdown, I would exercise at home. So I would be there in my sports bra and shorts. Now I'm going back to gyms. You know, you feel like you have to have a certain body type to dress like this. So, and I just hate the fact that a tummy means that you're red as pregnant. Like, it's just an annoying place to gain weight. Right, I'm gonna have to find another top. Will I close my rings? Hopefully. I was gonna have a bit of a walk, but I don't know if I can be bothered. I was gonna have a little walk to this new place for coffee, but I don't think it's gonna work out. I've just had such a lazy morning and now it's like 1:30. But yeah, I need to do so much life admin, like the fridge is playing up. Luckily I've got a cleaner coming tomorrow. So this app called Oscar gave me some cleaning credit, which is so handy. So I'm getting them to clean the fridge. Because there's so much weird stuff. Like there's like a smashed glass bottle at the back of the fridge. Like, what the hell? Like, why does this stuff happen to me? Anyways, I'm gonna put my gyoza on and I will see you after Reformer. Okay, so I've just come to Holland and Barrett to pick up some collagen. I've actually got quite a lot of collagen at the moment. This is where they keep it. So they were doing an offer. I don't think they have the one that I bought. They have so much more online. But yeah, there's always an offer here. So funny. Right. Hello. I got back from Reformer Pilates a good few hours ago. I've just been chilling. Why is it in Reformer Pilates they'll make you do something and then they're like, in 10, in 9, and then they go and correct someone and then they do something else and they say something else and I'm like, are you counting? Like, I need to know how long we're doing a movement for. If it's 10 seconds, tell me that and do it for 10 seconds, please. Because I just mentally need to prepare myself, especially if I'm doing a plank. But yeah, I survive. I'm hoping that I can be consistent as that's what Aja Barber recommended. So I think I'm gonna do the money diary in the next video, but I did look at some of my monthly outgoings. So we can talk about those. Does anyone else have loads of tabs open all the time? So I have a budgeting template from Active Budgeter. I bought this in 2020. Did I use it? No. But yeah, I basically filled it out on live on Friday. I don't really pay myself a set salary as a full-time influencer. I just pay for what I need. Obviously, rent, bills, travel, food, entertainment, gym. I just, like, my salary is flexible, but is that a good thing? I don't know. Okay, so 2025. So I'm not gonna reveal my rent until I move out of here. I'm gonna tell you my rent and bills per month. This is not including the water bill, because I've got a problem. My water bill is ridiculously high and I just haven't paid it. But I'm gonna get my dad to look at it because something's not right. And the last time I flagged it, they were just really unhelpful. My rent and then bills. Where are my bills? Yeah, rent and bills. Oh my God, this is so depressing. So my rent and bills per month are £1,537.92. Oh my God, what a palaver. Living alone, you just pay a premium. So there's not really much I can do about that figure. For some reason, my phone bill has gone up. I'm not quite sure why. Only seems to be by about, what, like 80p? Council tax has gone up by £5. Did they tell me about this? Okay, and then my gym membership. So I seem to have like 3 different memberships. So I've got my normal gym, Reformer Pilates, and Class Pass. So that is £147.90. I've increased that because I want to vary my kinds of exercise, but it's still cheaper than getting a personal trainer because I was paying, what was I paying? Like £280 a month plus the gym. But I'm thinking that I'm going to have like a much more varied schedule. And then, so on 1,537.92 plus 147.90 is 1,685.82. Okay, so then food. I spend a lot of money on food. So food shopping, ooh, is this actually accurate? Because I did this on Friday and obviously the last day of the week was yesterday. So how do I look at May? So eating, oh my God, it's saying I spent £281.92 on eating out. How is it so much money? Oh my God. I think that includes coffees. Yeah, definitely it includes coffees. So I think I spent £66.50 on coffee last month. I'm gonna see if I can try and get that down. How many coffees? I think when I worked it out, it was probably like 18 coffees. It's like 4 coffees out a week. Can I cut that down to 2? Because I do have a coffee machine. It's a really annoying coffee machine, but I do have a coffee machine, so I should probably use that more. So maybe I go for 2 coffees. I think because it's the start of another month, it's June, you know, setting these goals will be really interesting. So I spent £281 on food shopping, and then I spent £234.40 on groceries. I mean, what do you spend? Oh God, I need to remember, I'm cooking some rice. I need to probably turn the rice down. Last month I spent £516.32 on food, 516.32 plus rent and bills, total £2,054.24. So I'm gonna check my rice that I'm boiling. I'm back in the room. Oh my God, it's weird having hair again. So far for rent, bills, food, gym. Oh, I didn't add gym, did I? Or health. So that also includes my contact lenses. So that was £147.90. So there's £2,202.14. Travel. So I'm quite lucky when it comes to travel. I don't think I spend that much. So last month it was £123.70. I think I get a lot of buses, and where I live, a lot is within walking distance. So we're at £2,325.84. So personal care was actually quite a lot of money. So this includes charity donation, hair and nails. I've been getting my nails done, so obviously that's more money. I don't actually have subscriptions because I still use my mum's. I use my mum's Spotify and everything. So for hobbies, I would include salsa. Oh, and we're also including investments and fun money in that. So personal care is £659. So my main, I'm not going to go into like what I spend on clothes. So this is not including clothes, but to live off, the basic amount I kind of live off per month is £2,984.84. I do wonder whether I can cut things down, like the eating out, because like if I look at my Monzo, what is my eating out? Like, is it just coffee shops? There's Deliveroo, there's Blank Street. So in terms of eating out with friends, I met up with friends 5 times, which is like once a week. I feel like that's okay, but yeah, I think sometimes I do buy a sandwich out. I think it's coffee. I'm spending a lot of money on coffee. What I love about Monzo is that you can like tag things. So I think I need to tag things. Groceries. I also signed up to Planthood, so that adds some money, and I bought some fancy olive oil. Coffee. There's a coffee that's ended up in this. You do have to check your Monzo that they don't put random things in. And I also went to the Caribbean Food Centre and got some Red Stripe sorrel. £230.40. So groceries, £230.40 divided by 4, 57. So I'm spending like almost £60 a week on groceries, but I have signed up to some like meal kits. Just because I get so bored. I don't know, I need to work out like where can I cut back. I think the eating out is just, I don't know, could I get that down to £200? But you eat out, a meal is probably like £35, isn't it? 35 times 4, £140. And then if I have 2 coffees a week, so a coffee is roughly 3 something, let's just say coffee, £8 a week. 8 4s are 32, 172. And then you've got like £28 to play with. But I probably could be shopping smarter. This is a good thing to do. I need to do this more often because I can always make some improvements. If you were curious as to how much it costs to live alone in London, well, that's what I spend. Right, so I've been sent some bits from Stocked. Basically, because my fridge is playing up, I don't really have a lot of fresh stuff. So these got delivered. Unfortunately, because I wasn't in, all the meat defrosted and you're meant to keep it frozen, but I think this will be fine. Apparently you just heat it up, so that's what I'm gonna do. I put on the tiniest portion of rice. I'm always like overcooking, so yeah, I'm gonna try this with a paratha as well. Such a nightmare to chop, but I think you boil them for like 6 minutes. Oh my god, what a palaver. Just trying to look at the cooking instructions. Like, I'm literally just heating these on the hob. Now I'm like burning down my flat. Oh, I was meant to add water. Oh dear. It's my fault for not reading the instructions. Oh, and you meant to have a lid on. Okay, lid on, 9 minutes. I did not read the instruction. Right, where's my lid? Oh my god, can't find the right lid. Okay, adulting, man. Anyways, it's time to bring this vlog to a close. So I think that next week I will do a money diary because it's the Beyonce concert. So I'll do how much I spend in a week seeing Beyonce. Obviously the ticket, I bought that a few months ago, but everything I spend on like, you know, food, travel, whatever. But yeah, you're probably not gonna see that. If you're going to the concert and you need tips, it's probably best following me on TikTok and Instagram. So I'm Kristabel Plummer on TikTok. I am Kristabel on Instagram. So I'll be posting about logistics, the merch situation, you name it, it's gonna be there. But anyways, I need to sort my life out. I will probably be on YouTube live as well as TikTok live because I'm trying to get monetized. I think someone commented that they unfollowed me because I hadn't posted in such a long time, and I had like a rough couple of years, but I'm feeling much better. I've got a better system, and yeah, hopefully you'll find these 30-something diaries interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna hopefully have my dinner soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!